So this game started off with e4, and usually if you see a disastrous checkmate like what we just seen, it starts off with e4. So if you're an e4 player, be energetic with your play. Have activity with your play. Because it's a must if you're going to be an e4 player. e4, e5, knight to f3, queen f6, straight out the gate, already +8. That's why we don't do moves like queen to f6. After knight to c3, bishop c5, and then we got this move,
Prepare
bishop
yourself,
d3.
people.
Now, bishop d3 is an inaccuracy, I will say that, because generally speaking, you want that bishop on c4, and secondly, you want to push up that d pawn to develop that dark square bishop to g5. And so after the move d6, castle kingside, h5, bishop to e2, bishop g4, d6, not d6, d3, bishop takes on f3, bishop takes on f3, knight to h6, worst move, because this knight d5 move is just there, lurking. It's just lurking. But white doesn't do it yet. We got bishop e3. After bishop e3, it does equalize. I will say that. F takes on e3, knight to c6, and then we got the move d5. Knight to d5. Attacking the queen. Where's the queen gonna have to go? Well, the queen can't go to g5 or h4 because of this fork on the c7 square. So the queen has to go back somewhere, right? Yeah, the queen has to go back to d8. So black's plans of castling queenside is just gone. There's no more plans of castling queenside. Bishop takes on h5. And then we got this nasty move g5 here. Like, who does this? Why not just castle kingside? You might ask. Why not just, I don't know, do a move like queen to d7, you might ask. Well, this is a 700. That's the only way how I can explain it. And maybe they don't know about the principles of keeping your king safe. Maybe they don't know about the principles of making sure that your king is able to Netflix and chill. But I digress. Let's keep on going. g5, knight to f6, check, king, knight back to d5. That was all that you needed. Even though knight back to d5 isn't the most accurate move, it doesn't matter. The king cannot castle anymore. And another thing too, when you do a pawn move like that, you got to think about all these weak squares that you're bringing out here. Playlist, this is just classical music, guys. Classical music you can look up anywhere. Knight back to d5, king goes to e6, and now this is when it gets ugly. Rook to f6. Weirdly enough, there is a better move. Can anybody in the chat figure out the best move in the position? And what if I told you in chat that there was a checkmate in 4? Come on, roll the moves. This is y'all turn. Roll the moves. I want to see a whole lot of moves in chat right now. What's the best move? Okay, so we got bishop takes on f7. No, that's not the best one. Thank you. Yes, Sunny Sam X. Got it from the TikTok chat. Geo got it. Awesome. Right? Jaquise got it. First time chatter. Awesome. Queen g4. Queen g4. If knight takes, bishop takes on g4, f5. What is the next move after f5? Does anybody know? I bet you can't get this one. Come on, let's keep on going. We gotta end this checkmate. Come on. What is the next move here? A lot of people called that queen g4, that queen sacrifice. We did the Botez gambit, but it actually worked out. What is it? Let's keep on going. Wait. I'm waiting. Bishop takes on f5. So is it bishop takes on f5? Pawn takes on f5? Or rook takes on f5? Which one is it? Like, out of all of them? What if... Rook takes on f5. And weirdly enough in this position, no matter what black does, they're losing. No matter what black does, they can't stop the checkmate. Rook f6 is just a guaranteed checkmate. Even if the king moves here, rook f8 is checkmate. Even if a6 happens, wait a minute, a6 happens, rook f6 checkmate. Who would ever see this in their right mind? I don't know. I wouldn't have even seen this. Maybe Magnus? Not me. Queen g4 works, and even if they do a quick f5, it's still losing from rook takes on f5. Who in a nerve would have played this? Well,
just followed.
Let's figure out what really happened in this game, even though that would have been a fantastic way of how to end this. Rook f6, a normal move. King d7. Bishop takes on f7. You're kind of losing it a little bit, but you know, it's still winning. Bishop takes on f7. And then they just give you... I said I wouldn't roast you. I said I would be nice. But we do understand that queen takes on g4 is checkmate. I just want to tell everybody that. I won't be too dramatic, Dark Frost. It is what it is. I had to hold myself back. I had a heart attack, a mini one. But I stopped it with my chakra that I have inside because, you know, H1 has like a tailed beast. The 11th one. And so after rook to f1, rook takes, and then we seen the queen takes on g4 checkmate. And that's how you do it, folks. That's how you do it. I know, you almost maybe have to leave my kids and wife because I had a mini heart attack, but I had to save myself.
When you review my games in future, I want you to rudely scrutinize my every move and destructively criticize everything even remotely wrong with my play.
And I will, lad. I will give you exactly that, okay? Because I think that's what people really need. But yeah, queen g4 is checkmate. Why is it? Because bishop is covering those squares, the knight is covering those squares, and the queen is covering this whole diagonal, and that's what makes it beautiful. Even though black technically sacrificed the rook, it didn't matter. It didn't matter at all.